Are Spotify pre-saves real? Do they serve any purpose? Do they bring any type of value? Watch this entire video as I explain how Spotify pre-saves work and if they are even useful. What up, it's GTech. My name is GTech. I'm a hip-hop artist helping other hip-hop artists grow and market their music and brand. I'm not a professional marketer. I'm just learning everything on my own while applying it to my own music and brand. If you found this content useful, feel free to like and subscribe. So when you first upload your music through a distributor like DistroKid, for example, they will generate a hyperfollow link which leads to a landing page where people can pre-save your song. Once they click on the pre-save link, it collects their email and it notifies them through email that your song has released on the release date. But the truth is, Spotify pre-saves don't technically exist. Spotify on the app itself does not have a section where it collects these pre-saves. You can't find them anywhere on Spotify itself. Pre-saves are used through a third-party extension of DistroKid. So DistroKid is the one that collects all the pre-saves and it doesn't store them directly on Spotify. So that's why technically it does not exist within Spotify. Furthermore, there are myths that circulate that the more pre-saves you have, it helps you get into Spotify editorial playlists. But since Spotify itself does not store these pre-saves, the experts who work for Spotify, who review all the music to place each song within different playlists, they can't see how many pre-saves a song has. Therefore, pre-saves don't really matter when it comes to getting placed on editorial playlists. I would not recommend spending money on ads and promoting pre-save links, because when someone goes to your landing page and tries to pre-save your song, it redirects them through a process where Spotify asks your permission to gather your information through DistroKid, and it asks you for Spotify. So you're giving your permission to allow DistroKid to use your Spotify account. So if you go in the tab on your Spotify account where you see all the extensions and the apps that are connected to Spotify, you will see a list of them and DistroKid will be on there because it's using pre-saves. So this process kind of gets people skeptical and they don't feel comfortable allowing this permission, because I even have friends that did not feel comfortable with this process, which is completely understandable. Now that I've highlighted mostly the cons of Spotify pre-saves, is there any benefit to these pre-saves? Yes, there are a few. So number one, you're collecting and gathering committed fans that want to listen to your music. The more pre-saves you have, the more people you have lined up when your song drops and releases on the day. So if you have 50 pre-saves, that is almost 50 guaranteed streams to your song on the day of the release, because they're getting that notification of when your stream goes live. And a lot of people check their emails and a lot of people get notifications of their emails on their phone. So that is a notification they will most likely see and most likely click on to your release and to your song. The first 24 hours are very important when you release a song. So the more pre-saves equals more streams, and the more streams that your song gets, it pushes the algorithm on Spotify. So technically, the more pre-saves you have is very important when it comes to the algorithm of Spotify. Number two, collecting emails for your mailing list. So through DistroKid, when people pre-save your song, their emails will show up on a page on DistroKid, and you can get that email and you can add it to your mailing list. It's very important to have a mailing list because it's a list of contacts you can connect with. It's a great way to connect with your audience and your fans, and they will get instant emails of your updates and your content. So it's a great way to build your community. Number three, when DistroKid receives a pre-save and receives these emails, it generates a list of similar artists that they like as well. So this is helpful when it comes to targeting your audience. For example, if the person that pre-saves your song likes Kendrick, the list will include Kendrick, and then you'll know that your sounds are almost similar to Kendrick Lamar, so you can target Kendrick Lamar's audience. And the people that like Kendrick, if you sound similar to him, then they most likely will like your music as well. So again, it's a great way to target your audience if you do not know who you sound like. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes sense. If you ask, are pre-saves valuable? I would say yes, it brings some sort of value. But for me personally, I do not push pre-saves too much. I will only promote it and ask for favors within my tight circle of people that I know who would pre-save my song, but I won't go out of my way to constantly promote the pre-save link. So I hope you found this useful. Let me know, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. What are your thoughts on pre-save links? What is your experience with this? Let me know in the comments. So if you found this useful and you've enjoyed watching this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you in the next one, and I'm out.